Aquia's masterpiece, A Girl to the World book, Ghana. Just call her the best photographer in Ghana. Aquia just got a brand new camera and she's about to get creative. Aquia is determined to put her artistic skills to the test and come up with something magnificent. But it's not as easy as it looks. Will her masterpiece become a master disaster? Ghana is a beautiful country on the continent of Africa. People in the country speak lots of different languages. Ghana is known for its special kente fabric, cocoa, high life music, and so much more. It is a bright, sunny day in Cape Coast, Ghana. Aquia's parents give her a brand new camera for finishing another year of school. The very next day, they go on a road trip to Accra to visit the memorial park of the first president of Ghana, Kwame Nkrumah. Aquia is very excited to test out her new camera. She takes photos of the Kwame Nkrumah statue and all the surroundings. She can't wait to get back home. When Aquia returns home, she immediately prints out the photos on her printer. She prints so many photos that she loses count. Aquia lays out all the photos on her bedroom floor. I can't wait to show Yawo these photos, she thinks to herself. Suddenly, Aquia has an idea. She can make photo collages. She takes out her best art supplies and neatly pastes the photos on one big piece of paper. Aquia makes the most beautiful collage. It has the photos from her trip, short captions, and colorful decorations. Holding it tightly in her hand, Aquia runs to Yawo's house. She usually takes the bus, but today she cannot wait. Look, Yawo, I got a camera and made a collage out of the photos I took, Aquia excitedly tells Yawo. Wow, this is really cool, Yawo replies. Aquia, this is amazing. I would love to showcase these at my gift shop, Yawo's mom says. Aquia is thrilled. Then, Aquia and Yawo sit down at the table for a snack. Yawo reaches for the plantain chips but accidentally knocks over her mango juice. The juice spills all over Aquia's collage. I'm so sorry, I should have been more careful, Yawo exclaims. It's okay, but what do I do? It took me so long to make this, Aquia said disappointedly. Girls, I have an idea. Yawo's mom walks out of the room and returns with a paint set. Aquia and Yawo look confused. We can splatter different colors all over the collage, Yawo's mom suggests excitedly. What? Won't we ruin the collage even more? Aquia is horrified. Oh no, we'll add more color so the juice stains will seem like part of the collage, not an accident, Yawo's mom explains. That's not a bad idea, Aquia says. Let's do it, Aquia exclaims as she reaches over for the paint set. Aquia and Yawo take all kinds of bright colors and splatter them all over the collage. Yawo makes one too. After finishing, they look at the paint splatter collages on the dining table. These look pretty cool, Aquia says. Kwame Nkrumah's statue is pink, green, purple, and blue all over. Aquia and Yawo both carry the collages to Yawo's mom's gift shop. they help Yawo's mom hang them in the gift shop window. A customer asks if the collages are for sale. They sure are. They are an Aquia Afriye original, replies Yawo's mom. Who is Aquia Afriye? Asks the customer. That would be me, Aquia proudly interjects. Aquia and Yawo both high-five each other for the successful teamwork. Chazelle's Creamy Creations, A Girl to the World book, Trinidad and Tobago. Chazelle's cousin Gabriella is visiting her in Trinidad and Tobago, and she comes bearing some very, interestingly titled treats. Chazelle hopes Gabriella's goodies taste better than they sound, and she also hopes she can make her own interesting creations. Chazelle is following her taste buds on an adventure. Where will they take her? Trinidad and Tobago are two big islands that make up one country. They are known for their beautiful beaches, fun calypso music, and yummy Caribbean food. Chazelle is very excited today. Her older cousin, Gabriella, is visiting Trinidad from America. Gabriella arrives at the house and Chazelle runs to give her a welcoming hug. Chazelle, so good to see you. Wow, you're so tall now, Gabriella says. What's new with you, Gabriella? asks Chazelle's mom. Well, I have some exciting news. I'm opening an ice cream shop, Gabriella announces. Everyone knows Gabriella has the biggest sweet tooth. Wow, that's awesome, Chazelle says. Guess what? I brought you some of the flavors, Gabriella says. She opens the tightly taped up ice cream cooler in her suitcase. I love ice cream. Did you pack it with dry ice? What flavors did you bring? asks Chazelle. Gabriella scoops some ice cream from the cooler. Yes, I did, Miss Scientist, says Gabriella. I have avocado and carrot and avocado. Carrot? Yuck, Chazelle thinks to herself. What about vanilla and chocolate, or my personal favorite, coconut? Gabriella starts to laugh. Chazelle, you're making a very funny face. I know the flavors sound weird, but you should try them, suggests Gabriella. Gabriella scoops up the carrot flavor and hands it to Chazelle. Chazelle takes a brave bite and... Wow! That is actually creamy and delicious, Chazelle exclaims. Chazelle grabs more spoons and tries all the flavors. Avocado is yummy. I love it, she says. I'm glad you like it, Gabriella replies. How did you make ice cream out of these flavors? Chazelle asks. Well, it all started in science class, Gabriella explains. Science class? Science is Chazelle's favorite subject. Chazelle and Gabriella imagine they are in science class together. We put sugar, cream, and vanilla into a plastic bag. And then we place that bag inside another bag full of ice and rock salt. Now, I use an ice cream making machine, but there are many ways to make ice cream, Gabriella says. That is so cool. Can we make some together? asks Chazelle. Of course, says Gabriella. What flavors would you like to make? I don't know, Chazelle replies. Why don't you go to the market and have a look? Chazelle's mom suggests. Chazelle and Gabriella arrive at the marketplace. The fresh guava catches Chazelle's eye. Let's make guava ice cream, says Chazelle. Sure. What else can we make? Asks Gabriella. Chazelle notices the shopkeeper snacking on some delicious Trinidadian coconut sweetbread. Coconut sweetbread flavor, Chazelle says. Awesome idea, Gabriella replies. Chazelle approaches the beverages. She spots her favorite drink, ginger brew. Okay, this is the final flavor, ginger brew, Chazelle says as she holds up a bottle of it. Chazelle and Gabriella return home and get started on the ice cream. They put all of their ingredients on the kitchen counter. So, we will mix cream and condensed milk, add the ingredients, and then freeze it, says Gabriella. That is so easy. You just need the cream to freeze, says Chazelle. Chazelle squeezes the guava, mashes up the sweetbread, and pours in the ginger brew. Putting them all into separate bowls, she whisks the mixture around and places them in the freezer. After the mixtures are frozen, they taste their creations. Wow, perfect choice, Gabriella says. I know. The chunky sweetbread is so good. I could eat it for every meal, says Chazelle. Chunky sweetbread. That is a great flavor name. I would like to sell these flavors at my new ice cream shop, Gabriella says. Really? That would be awesome, Chazelle says. I will put Trinidad and Tobago's flag next to the flavors, Gabriella says. I can't wait to visit, Chazelle says as she happily takes another bite. Estefany at La Feria, A Girl to the World Book, Colombia. La Feria, the fair, is in town, Santiago de Cali, Colombia. Estefany and Daniela are ready to have the most awesome time. But first, Daniela has a very important task to finish. Can they get the job done and still have time for the celebration? Colombia is an amazing country in South America next to the Pacific Ocean. Colombia is known for its salsa music, sports, wildlife, and more. Estefany is visiting family friends, the Munoz family, in Santiago de Cali. The Munoz family is always very welcoming. They have a 6-year-old named Daniela. Estefany is supposed to play with her for the whole day. Daniela has some homework to get done. Do you think you could help her? We know you are an excellent student. Oh, and later, make sure you go enjoy La Feria de Cali, the fair in town, Daniela's mama suggests. That sounds great, Estefany says. Estefany starts to help Daniela with her math homework. Math is hard. I want to go to La Feria, says Daniela. First, we have to finish your homework, replies Estefany. Can we go to the fair first, please? I promise I will finish the math homework after, Daniela says. Estefany is conflicted, but she gives in. They take the homework with them and head to La Feria. The two of them ride the bus into the city. Parades and stages are set up everywhere. People are dancing and wearing colorful costumes. I want to see a salsa show, exclaims Daniela. All right, I think there's one over there, Estefany says, pointing to the crowd. Estefany and Daniela watch an energetic salsa dance performance. The dancers are fiercely showing off their amazing moves. Estefany is enjoying the show, but she is a little worried about the math homework Daniela has to get done. All of a sudden, an idea comes to Estefany. She can use the performance to help Daniela with her math homework. Daniela, can you count how many dancers there are? Asks Estefany. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, Daniela says as she counts the dancers with her fingers. 14, 14. Estefany looks at one of the math problems. 14 minus 3 equals... Okay, if 3 dancers leave the stage, how many dancers are left? Asks Estefany. Daniela uses her fingers to count out 3 dancers. 11, she answers confidently. Estefany asks Daniela more math problems using all the things they see at La Feria. Daniela is enjoying the event and solving problems at the same time, and she doesn't even realize it. After the performance, the two of them find a restaurant to eat in. They order 2 carimañolas, fried yuca stuffed with meat and cheese. Do you want to do your math homework now? Asks Estefany. Do I have to? Complains Daniela. Well, actually, you already did it, Estefany excitedly says. I did? Asks Daniela. Yes, you did. Remember when I was asking you all those number questions about the dancers? Those were the problems from your homework, Estefany tells Daniela. The food arrives at the table. Estefany and Daniela fill in the rest of the answers together using some of the items. I did it, exclaims Daniela as she holds up her homework. I can't wait to show Mama. You can do math with anything. Great work, Estefany compliments. Now let's eat. They get back home and meet Daniela's mama at the door. Mama, I finished my homework, Daniela says with excitement. Thanks for helping Daniela with her homework, Estefany, Daniela's mama says. No problem. You should also thank the salsa dancers. They helped too, Estefany replies while winking at Daniela. Shobani's Class Adventure, A Girl to the World Book, India. We're going on a trip in our favorite boat. Shobani is in Varanasi, India, with her class on a school field trip. It's going to be so much fun. Shobani volunteers to be a group leader, but can she handle all the duties that come with this adventure? India is a big country in South Asia. It has some of the most famous spices in the world, and it is known for its colorful clothing, enchanting dances, and delightful movies. Shobani is in Varanasi with her classmates on a school trip. She is very excited to explore a city she has never been to. It is bright and early. Morning bells are ringing and a bright orange glow lights up the city. The class is getting ready to go on boat rides on the Ganges River. The teacher, Samaraji, is splitting the class up into small groups. Then, she realizes they are short on one chaperone. One boat will not have one. Shobani decides to help. I can be responsible for my group, she urges. Samaraji is skeptical. This is your first time in Varanasi. You could get lost, warns her teacher. I promise to be really careful and pay very close attention, says Shobani. All right, replies Samaraji. The boats all start to travel down the river. Shobani watches the beautiful sunrise with her schoolmates. They pass by ghats, steps that lead down to the river. People are washing up in the shallow part of the river. Water buffaloes are resting in the cool water. Here, we are stopping here, Shobani says to the boat driver. She is pointing to the ghat that is coming up. Shobani and her group head over to the ghat to wait for the other groups. There are so many boats that it is hard to tell which ones are filled with their schoolmates. Shobani is starting to notice that many of her friends' boats are nowhere to be seen. Is this the Ram Ghat? Shobani asks a woman. Oh no, this is Durga Ghat. You passed the Ram Ghat already, the woman says. This is horrible. I promised the teacher I would be extra careful. What do I do now? Shobani thinks to herself. She takes a deep breath and tries to calm down. I have to lead my group to the right place. Shobani looks back at her group. Something feels a little off. She then counts her group members and realizes one is missing. Where in the world is Neha? Guys, where is Neha? asks Shobani. She left for a second, but I don't know where she went, one of the group members replies. Shobani is really starting to panic. Her group is in the wrong place, and now one of the students is missing. She looks around frantically. Her group members start to look worried as well. Shobani turns to her group and confidently tells them, "Don't worry, I will find Neha and get us to the rest of the school group." Shobani leads her group to search around the nearby area. They go into the nearest streets, call out for Neha, and ask people if they have seen her. The group goes into another street and there she is, petting some very adorable puppies. "Neha, we've been looking everywhere for you," Shobani says. "I was just following the puppies," Neha says. Shobani sighs. "I know the puppies are cute, but we have to get going before the teacher starts to worry." "Worry? They're right there," Neha replies, pointing to Samaraji. "I was following the puppies, and the puppies were following the teacher." Shobani can't help but laugh. The rest of the class was right up ahead. "What happened?" asks Samaraji. "I'm so sorry, but we got lost for a bit," Shobani replies shyly. "You know what? It's okay. I'm just so glad you made it here safely. I'm also impressed with how you led your group in a strange place," the teacher says. Shobani sighs with relief. The class returns to the boat and heads towards the next ghat. "Thank you for finding me. You are the best chaperone I've ever had." "Thanks, Neha. Remember, never leave your group without saying anything," Shobani replies. "Will do," Neha says. "Great. Now can I pet the puppy?" Shobani asks with a smile.